For the rest of the stream today, we're going to be going over budget players. But first, I gotta tell you guys about something. I gotta tell you guys about how to either make millions of MT or not do dumb things. By dumb things, like, sorry, not be naive. I said not be naive about what's going on, because the market right now is controlled by one thing and one thing only, and it's the bots. It's the bots. There are auto buyers buying certain cards for a certain price every single time. There's a reason why Pink Diamonds, the All-Star Pink Diamonds, by the way, went from 7,000 MT to... Okay, so they're under 15k. These were like 7,000 MT. The auto buyers are buying them at 7,000. And right now you can see 10,900, 10,000. The auto buyers are over 11,000. I should have just bought the one for 10. So you guys can see the auto buyers are here above 10,000. This is all 3 hour 59, by the way. This is all 3 hour 59. So 11,250. 3 hour 58 minutes. So the auto buyers are buying these at like 12k. So what basically is happening is that the supply and demand no longer matters as far as the auction house is concerned. Supply and demand is completely irrelevant. It is completely irrelevant. Normally, everything in the auction house is supply and demand. For all the PDs under 10k, yeah, so did I. I got all my PDs here as well. I had them all for cheap. But the big thing is it's all supply and demand. So if you look at Galaxy Opals, these cards based on supply and demand should only be maximum, and I'm saying maximum when it comes to supply and demand, of like 30k. But they're all 43k because that's what the auto buyers are buying them. Is Jaden Ivey good for 250k budget team? I'm sorry, if you're running with Jaden Ivey and 250k, you're not qualifying. He's good for it. You could run with him. He's good, but if you're running Jaden Ivey and 250, you're not qualifying. But like, you can see here, 2 hours 40 minutes. You got a 42,950, 342, 328. Especially if you look at the All-Stars, where it's a little bit different. 351. So all of these guys, and you're seeing them down at 40. You'll be seeing these guys at 40k. But it doesn't matter because there's literally auto buyers here buying them. So how can you guys take advantage of it? Like, this is an objectively annoying thing. This is an objectively annoying thing. Because like based on the laws of supply and demand, these cards should be cheaper. Because yesterday, Galaxy Opals were under 40k. Like, everyone's saying these are like really cheap. Based on how many of these are being pulled, these cards should be 30k MT. Especially the ones that are sought after. Because, like, let's just keep refreshing here. Eventually, if we keep refreshing, all of these cards are going to vanish. Have I hit the mark? Eventually, if I keep refreshing, once every 5 minutes, these are all going to go. Like, they're all just going to drop. They're all going to be gone. Like, I bought a Jaren Jackson Jr. for 40 for my gameplay video on the channel. So, you can see here, 37. Let me buy him. I missed out on it. But basically, no matter what you buy these cards for, you'll be able to sell them for 41,950. 37's there's like a 1k profit on that. But that's the thing. You just got to find... This is literally how... Okay, someone said the things are going. Like, snipes were going for 20, 30. Snipes are still going for that price. So every 15 minutes, they do a sweep. The sweep is every 15 minutes according to chat. Diamonds are 2,000 MT. They don't count. They don't count. Auto buyers don't buy diamonds. So what's basically happening is that you're out here at like 30. You have to look at like 37,000. And literally every single thing in this, you don't even need to look at prices. Anything you snipe is going to sell for 43,000 exactly. And you're going to get a lot in this snipe filter. So, knowing what the bots are doing allows you to have a perfect snipe filter window. Thank you, Erickson, for the sub. We appreciate it. It allows you to have like the perfect window as far as snipe filters go. And then for Pink Diamonds, it's really easy. Because again, it's like 11.5k. So for me, I always just set it as 9.5k. You get a lot of them for under 8k. Pink Diamonds 9.5k is the perfect filter. So boom. Anything I win here is profit. There's more than me doing this because you see another user bought it. Another user. Another user. Yeah, like that happens. If you're... It's going to be tough, but that is, for me, the easiest way I find I've made MT. I made like 50k MT today from doing this for like half an hour. I made like 50k doing this in half an hour. So, all you have to do is basically, whenever you see bots in this game, like every one of these is profit. If I can get any of them. No. 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 It's a lot easier on current gen, I will say that. But when you're able to get any of these guys, because you know that the auto buyer is going to sell them for 12, like even, there's no amount of supply and demand that will stop the auto buyers. The auto buyers are there to keep the price of cards up on the auction house, so that people are more likely to buy MT. And that's basically what it is. So like, normally, I always say this, oh, supply and demand is going to cause a market crash. And I said it yesterday, and I'm like, it's hard to predict what's going to happen to a crash because we don't know what the auto buyer is going to be buying cards at. And that's just where the annoying things are. Because like, earlier today, pink diamonds were 6k. And pink diamonds were 6k. As well as opals were 35k. So I didn't even realize. I thought they turned off the Autobots the auto buyers for a while, and then they turned them back on, and they changed them. So if you guys don't remember, again, with what happened with these cards right here, with what happened with the season 3 flash forward cards, basically for the first hour these guys were 15k when they first came out. And the auto buyers eventually pushed them up and up and up because they were the cheapest in their tier. And that's what I think is going to happen to the opals. I think the opals are going to be pushed into an auto buyer very soon. I think 50k is what I see these being tomorrow. And for anyone saying not sure about this auto buyer stuff, no, there is an auto buyer. Everyone's saying they're not sure, and then all the guys that know about the bots being like, stop, you're giving the sauce, stop giving the sauce. But yeah, basically, whenever something like this happens, the auto buyers control the market. The auto buyers set what the lowest price are for top tiers. I think that the auto buyers on pink diamonds is going to stop very soon, because pink diamonds are at the 3rd highest tier. But there will be an auto buyer on set the Galaxy Opals for a while. It was like that last year. Galaxy Opals, I remember at the end of the year, Galaxy Opals were 8k MT. And in Dark Matters were a certain price, and they took away the auto buyer and they just dropped. Yeah. That's it. That is it. All the snipers going nuts in this chat. SP going mad in this chat. The snipers going nuts. And for all you snipers that are saying I'm giving out the sauce, no one's going to listen to this. They're all going to claim there's no auto buyers. Believe it if he's one, lads. Believe it he's one. But yes, that is the reason why opals are expensive. It is not supply and demand. It is a bot. The bots control the auction house. The auction house is not controlled by people. It is controlled by bots. It is controlled by the MT sites the MT farms that farm 95% of the MT in the world. The auction house is not controlled by people anymore.